This was a story I had some sort of an inkling about covering yesterday. Now, either as like just a little add-on to, the Fed stuff, but it's like, well, it would have made sense because, hey man, Trump is a WWE Hall of Famer after all, on top of the fact that, yes, he's running again for president, and you guys all know my opinions on Trump at this point, and if you're new here, maybe you came along during the Yoel Roth stuff because for whatever reason, that video really took off in comparison to the rest of the stuff on the channel. I'm incredibly thankful for that. So just to clear it up for everybody, yeah, I'm a big Trump guy. Okay, I like the policies that he did, and obviously I have certain gripes. And well, you know what? Just like everybody else that's out there, okay, you hear that he's gonna have this major announcement, and this dropped him late in the day yesterday. So it's like, okay, really short window, okay, to line anything up. What could this possibly mean? Obviously, this is gonna have some sort of an effect. To the fact that it needed to be put out there right now, okay, there was some speculation, and it's like, what, late ditch effort to really throw a wrench into the entire system by announcing the candidacy for Speaker of the House. And it's like, that would be wild. That would definitely be a major announcement, 1000%, but no, it was just for an NFT. Ugh, really, okay, and the response has been kind of laughable, really, mostly because people are like, major announcement, and you're releasing fucking NFTs at the time when, the crypto market is at a historically bad point in time, right? No, they aren't your traditional NFTs. They aren't tied to Ethereum or anything like that, okay? They're not linked up anyway. They're just $100, comic book interpretations of Trump in different form of undress. Like, I've seen a couple of them, okay? I don't even have them pulled up because it's like, these are gonna sell what? He might be lucky to sell 3,800 of these. It's like, it's just such a non-fucking starter. Like, I'm not really mad at it, other than the fact that it's like, you hyped a major announcement to announce that you're releasing $100 PNGs. Okay. But if you're going to use them to justify campaign donations, I understand. It's like, okay, cool. So it's directly going to something, and it's better than just, soliciting, fucking jangling the old cup with a coin at the bottom of it. And fuck, I would also say, okay, oh fuck, I should pull this up here. I am just wondering, okay, is Trump's little digital baseball cards, as he likes to call it, and it's like, you couldn't be more out of touch by making that reference. Nobody gives a fuck about baseball cards anymore. Is that project going to make more than AOC's climate change documentary? I don't want to spoil too much because I might want to talk about this in more detail, mostly because I didn't know, where did that come from? That's fucking weird. But anyways, stupid. Fucking Fox is so hard up for advertising dollars that they want to, continue to run ads. And if you put an ad blocker on, they're just, big gay about it. And they say, oh, if you want to access the page. And it's like, just fuck off already. But no, AOC had a climate change documentary that premiered last week, and it didn't even make $10,000. Made $80 per fucking theater, but the critics love it. Okay, which is just in stark contrast because yes, Trump is breathing, so of course the critics are gonna fucking complain about it. For me, this is just gonna be one of those things where it's just gonna come and go, and he has every right to do whatever the fuck he wants, ultimately, right? Because you guys remember, this was like a year ago, okay? He launched, September 2nd, 2021. So yeah, a year and change ago. He launched these Trump cards, okay, $45 per. So I guess, you know what, hey man, he just doubled the price. It's like, that came and went. It really doesn't matter all that much, okay? And this, obviously, is like everybody's up in their fucking feelings about it right now. And it's like, okay, cool, this'll come and go, and nobody will really care about it. Okay, once the election races really start to heat up, that's when everything's gonna fucking really matter. But let's take a look. Former President Donald Trump is offering a Trump digital trading card collection, unveiling it as a previously teased major announcement. America needs a superhero. I will be making a major announcement tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, that's what this was all about, okay? Because this is just, oh my god, that's just one picture that was in this New York Post article, and obviously, a spoiler, it has everything that's in there, so I didn't want to run this to begin with, okay? So, 15-second clip, 75-year-old Trump told viewers that America needs a superhero, major announcement on the 25th, and it ended up being, collect Trump cards where he's standing in a boxing ring wearing a title belt with a, I don't know, some sort of bastardized version of the Superman logo, and he's got the same expression just about, and it's legitimately some of the lowest effort shit that I've seen in a while. Like, the art is... It wouldn't look too dissimilar from what you can get from some of those AI projects. Okay, and there he is, yeah, in a fucking duster. The duster's pretty cool. Holding a football in his, navy suit with a red tie. Okay, blank page. I guess you get that for free. I don't know, some sort of a Top Gun gimmick. It's like, listen, bro. Let's look at some of the critical responses that are out there before we go to Breitbart. They're like, no, it's great. And it's like, it's average. And it's like, okay, cool. It'll peak up today and then it'll fade into obscurity tomorrow. Cool. This is how you fade into irrelevance. One Twitter user who probably has as many followers as I do. I just shitpost, but you're trying to be relevant, but okay. Not with a bang or a whimper, but with advertising. A whimper has a bang. It's like, bro, he's still running for president, and he's going to be the Republican nominee, whether you like it or not, so whatever. Sucks to suck, I guess. The best part is you wait until everyone has basically agreed most NFTs are a scam and a bunch of celebrities are being sued for promoting or launching them. Noted pseudonyms commentator A.G. Hamilton. I don't know who these fucking people are, okay? And it's not an NFT. It's literally just a PNG. It doesn't have any value. They aren't authorized or they aren't put on the blockchain or anything like that. They're just fucking, cards, bro. But yes, here's the big brain take that you can expect here going forward. It sounds a lot like 2015 all over again. It's because these motherfuckers haven't had an original thought in decades. He doesn't want to run theorized Spectator World contributing editor Stephen L. Miller. He thinks he has to because he lost, but he doesn't want to. Yeah, of course. Those were the talking points back in the day, okay? When it was like, Trump doesn't actually want to be president. He just wants to market Trump University or his hotels or something like that. Oh, he got the nomination? He never anticipated getting that far. When's he going to bow out of the race? Or you could just, run back that exact same fucking reel that you can find anywhere. Oh, Trump will never be the president. Okay, John Oliver, just run, you fucking gap-toothed shit dick. He should probably deliver his opinions like he eats his corn on the cob through a fucking fence. A worthless hunk of shit. But no, I'll keep it a buck. This is just stupid, okay? It's like, why get people's hopes up? If you would have just released these, it's like, it wouldn't have been anything, but you hyped it up as being a major announcement. Should have had something to it. But obviously, yes, this is getting all of the fucking headlines right now, okay? Get your cards, okay, have fun with all that stuff. But there was actually something else underneath of all of this, okay? Trump did make probably one of the better announcements that he's made during the speculation, well, ever since he's left office, okay? This is a concrete platform. And something that you desperately hope that the Republicans that are currently elected fucking take note of, okay? This is his online censorship platform, and it's like, good, fucking good. He tried to do this a couple of different times, okay? Very publicly to begin with, okay? He signed an executive order during the final few months before the election in 2020 to ban TikTok, and now what's the new hotness? Oh, getting rid of TikTok on federal platforms. It's like, why do you need that? Oh, because Biden got rid of that executive order on day 1 or day 2 inside of the office. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So everything that Orange Man did is bad, just as long as enough time has passed, and then you can come back and say, I got this great idea. And it's like, just fuck off, Joe. Just go for holidays. Nobody cares about what you're doing right now. He's already made his stupid speeches. It's like, love wins. It's like, enough with your emotional nonsense. But let's take a look at this platform here. We got a more in-depth breakdown here, but here are the talking points, okay? Because I seen Don Jr. tweet out something a little bit earlier, but it doesn't quite have the same illustrative flair that this graphic does right now. But I prefer this even to those fucking digital trading cards. Yes, ban federal agencies from colluding to censor American citizens. Oh, so basically federalize the law that's in place in Texas right now. Kind of the bad faith censorship arguments. Okay, cool. I like it. Ban taxpayer dollars from being used to label speech as mis or disinformation. Fucking based. Fire every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship. Oh my God. So that just kind of coincides also with the statement, I think that was in October when he wanted to gut the deep state. And then they're like, okay, listen, we got to do something about this guy. He's fucking dangerous, okay? Oh, what's that? Oh, we got to drop that investigation on him at Mar-a-Lago. We got to go raid his place. I remember that announcement. You remember that announcement? You guys also remember Trump cards? Yeah. Anyways, stop federal funding for all nonprofits and academic programs engaged in censorship. Cool. Suspend federal dollars to any university that is engaged in censorship support activities. I'd like some elaboration on this stuff because, okay, yeah, this is some vague talk over the top. Okay, this is just simply the 30,000 foot view of all this stuff, so further elaboration is necessary, but I like the way that this is going. Sure, it's ticking the box of, all of just the regular talking points, but finally somebody's fucking saying it, okay? Order the Department of Justice to investigate all parties involved in online censorship regimes and to prosecute any and all crimes identified. Okay, revise Section 230, based to drastically curtail big platform power to restrict lawful speech. Enact criminal penalties for federal bureaucrats who partner with private entities to violate your constitutional rights. Oh, like the DHS, FBI, and the Department of the National Director of Intelligence. Yeah, no, great, because that's what Elon Musk outed with the Twitter files earlier this week, at the end of last week. All of that stuff. It's been a minute. Impose a 7-year cooling off period before former Intel and national security officials can work at big tech platforms. Fucking based. One of the best things and most underreported things that Trump did when he was in office. One of the first things that he did was put a ban on lobbyists, okay? And what was the first thing? One of the first things that Joe Biden did when he came in there? It's like, oh, we got to get rid of that. Getting rid of lobbyists means that you don't have to be subject to the whims of private industries and their wants and needs and desires, okay? It at least keeps the corruption at bay, okay? It's obviously not the end point of all this stuff, but it is very important, okay? Send preservation letters to Biden administration and big tech giants immediately. Yeah, exactly. And then finally, pass a digital bill of rights. I like it. I really like it. If this was your major announcement, or if you just, release this with saying a major announcement, here's my platform for online censorship, okay, it would have been much more well received, okay, instead of just having a major announcement for here's the trading cards and, oh, here's actually some important policy talking points that I think we should be looking forward to. It's like somebody fucked up. Whoever said that Trump cards were a good idea. It's like you guys are like a year late, okay? The whole NFT thing is like it's come and gone. And I know it's not, but, that's going to be the perception that's out there. And it gives the smooth brains ammunition. Not a lot of talk about, Trump and Kanye anymore. Where did all those talking points go? Just kind of fucking blustered off into the wind. Anyway, Trump vows to ban feds from targeting misinformation if elected. Former President Donald Trump announced on Thursday that he will bar the federal government from using terms such as misinformation and disinformation to describe domestic speech if he is reelected. Yeah, no, that's fucking great because all of that shit is just made up fucking nonsense, okay? It's like if you want to call somebody a liar, provide the receipts and fucking accuse him of being a liar. Accuse him of being dishonest instead of these nebulous terms where you can just get away with a bunch of shit because you got the wiggle room of misinformation, disinformation. Fucking say what you mean. Say it with your chest or just don't say it at all. In a video released by the New York Post, Trump said that if he's named the winner of the 2024, winner in 2024, one of his first executive acts will target federal rules around speech. The advertisement-like clip showed Trump making his announcement in front of 2 American flags and also, hey, take a look at my, okay, we got it. Within hours of my inauguration, I will sign an executive order banning any federal department or agency from colluding with any organizations, business, or person to censor, limit, categorize, or impede the lawful speech of an American citizen, Trump said. I will then ban federal money from being used to label domestic speech as mis or disinformation, and I will begin the process of identifying and firing every federal bureaucrat who has engaged in domestic censorship, directly or indirectly, whether they are in the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Health and Human Services, FBI, DOJ, no matter who they are. Fucking based. Great stuff. Since last week, several journalists have published installments of the Twitter files. Yes, Michael Schellenberger, Matt Taibbi, Barry Weiss, all of them. We know, we've covered them. 45th president also suggested 45th and hopefully 47th. But we'll have to see what happens with Joe. Maybe he just decides to take a little bit longer of a Christmas break around, January 20th. Just saying. Digital Bill of Rights that should include the right to digital due process. In other words, government officials should need a court order to take down online content, not send information requests such as the FBI was sending to Twitter. In addition, all users over the age of 18 should have the right to opt out of content moderation and curation entirely. Oh, sweet. Let's go Wild West shit right here. Yeah, because again, that's the type of shit that Section 230 right now in its purest form theoretically protects against, okay? If you are a platform, if you are not enacting any sort of standards, it's open season, baby, as long as you're not doing anything blatantly illegal, okay? Like what Twitter was doing at the same time, so then they would forfeit their Section 230 rights by, the perpetration and the circulation of CP material. They would have forfeit those protections under Section 230 in its current form and fashion, but that's all right. Yeah, everybody likes to turn a blind eye to that, especially within the Democratic Party. Hell, they're supporting it at this point in time. Fucking stupid. But yes, and receive an unmanipulated stream of information if they so choose. After taking office in 2021, President Joe Biden has called on news outlets and social media firms to tackle what he said is misinformation around COVID-19 and vaccines, which is just code for, yeah, anything that we want to push about this stuff, you guys go ahead and run with that, because if anybody has opinions on this that don't fall in party lines, yeah, just get rid of that shit. That'd be great. Make a special appeal to social media companies and media outlets. Please deal with the misinformation and disinformation that is on your shows. Biden said earlier this year. Yeah, but he's also said other dumb shit like, if you got the jab, you can't spread anything going forward, man. It's all great and good. He's a fucking idiot, dude. But he's our president right now. Hopefully not for long. Hopefully not. I hope he lives to be 1,000 fucking years old. I just hope that he's a one-term president. But that's all we got in Trump world out here today. We got a bunch of other goofy shit to tackle in the coming days as well. But hopefully there's not going to be any more hyped up major announcements, only to peddle some fucking background images. Jesus Christ. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.